I ordered a takeaway after my in-laws ate my food and called me a picky eater. My husband's parents came over for Sunday dinner, which happens maybe once a month. I spent 3 hours making this elaborate meal: roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, the works. I'm not even that great of a cook, but I really tried because his mom always makes these little comments about how I don't know my way around a kitchen. Here's the thing though, I have celiac disease, like diagnosed by a doctor, not some trendy gluten-free thing. If I eat gluten, I'm basically destroyed for days. Stomach cramps, nausea, the whole nightmare. So when I cook, everything has to be gluten-free. I use special flour, gluten-free breadcrumbs, all that stuff. It costs way more, but whatever. I need to eat. I made everything completely gluten-free, but it tastes pretty normal. My husband doesn't even notice the difference anymore. So his parents show up around 2 p.m. and we're all sitting around chatting. I mentioned that dinner will be ready in about an hour, and his mom goes, "Oh good, I'm starving. I hope it's actual food this time." I just smiled and didn't say anything because I've learned that engaging with her comments never goes well. His dad was being nice, asking about my work and stuff. Then dinner's ready, and we all sit down. I made my plate first, just a habit since I need to make sure I get some food before it potentially gets contaminated with regular stuff. His mom immediately goes, "Wow, someone's eager," and laughs. Then she starts examining the food like she's a health inspector. She takes a tiny bite of the mashed potatoes and makes this face. "These taste weird. What did you put in them?" I explained that I used a different type of flour to thicken them because of my celiac disease. She rolls her eyes and goes, "Oh right, your special diet." Then she whispers something to my father-in-law and they both start picking at their food like it might poison them. The whole meal was awkward. They're making comments about how everything tastes off and asking if I'm sure the chicken is cooked properly. His mom keeps saying things like, "In my day, we just ate what was put in front of us," and "I don't understand all these food restrictions nowadays." Finally, I just said, "Look, I have a medical condition. I can't eat gluten or I get really sick. I'm not being picky, I literally cannot digest it." His mom laughed and said, "Honey, that's just being a picky eater with extra steps. My generation didn't have all these made-up allergies." I was so done at that point. I excused myself to the kitchen to start cleaning up, even though we weren't finished eating. When I came back 10 minutes later, they had eaten everything. Like, everything. All the leftover chicken, all the potatoes, even the green beans, which they were complaining about earlier. My husband's plate was empty too. I just stood there staring at the empty dishes. I had barely eaten anything because I was so stressed from their comments. His mom notices me looking and goes, "Well, I guess it wasn't that bad after all, we were just hungry." Then she laughs like it's some big joke. I looked at my husband and he just shrugged, like literally just shrugged. Didn't say anything to defend me or acknowledge that this was messed up. So I grabbed my phone and ordered Thai food. Just for me. I got pad Thai, spring rolls, mango sticky rice, the works. Spent like $40. When the delivery guy showed up, his parents were still there having coffee and cake that his mom brought. I answered the door, got my food, and sat down at the kitchen counter to eat it. His mom comes in and goes, "What's all this? We just had dinner." I said, "Yeah, well, I didn't get to eat the dinner I spent 3 hours making because you guys finished it all while calling me a picky eater. So now I'm eating food that I can actually enjoy without being insulted." She got all huffy and said I was being dramatic. His dad tried to smooth things over by saying they didn't realize I hadn't eaten much, but his mom kept going. "We didn't eat that much. And besides, if you made enough food, there would have been plenty for everyone." I just stared at her while eating my pad Thai. Then I said, "You're right. Next time I'll make sure to cook enough food to feed people who complain about it the entire time and then eat all of it anyway." His mom's face went bright red and she started saying something about respect and how I was being rude in my own home. My husband finally spoke up and said, "Maybe we should all just calm down." His parents left pretty quickly after that.